Hello guys, it's me TTZ. Normally I do like montages, but it's like the first time I've actually like done like a recording video in a while, so epic. Today I'm gonna be just showing you my controller sensitivity, pretty much. So I'm gonna just go through all my settings. So the video I have 100% brightness, 1 times user interface contrast. I don't know how to actually pronounce it, but I use this one on 5. I don't use motion blur, and I don't know why show FPS is off, because I usually have that on. I am on console, so I'm capped at 60. So, yep. I'm Europe, so I get like 15 ping. It's printed by default on auto open doors. Hold swap pickup. Yes. Yeah. You guys can read. You know what I'm like. You can see this. I've confirmed edit on release. I just really like it. Yeah, that's all I can do really. I just like that option. I have my replays on just in case I want to do something like some like thumbnails or something. Game UI, I have my HUD on 80%, and I have like all of these on, like pretty much like all of them on, apart from this and show spectator, pretty much. So now we're going to get onto controller. So basically, just like yesterday or the day recording this, Epic Games announced that they are basically removing linear aim assist. So not linear, legacy aim assist. So I'm switching to linear. So these are going to be my settings. So 1.8 on each of the building and editing. I might change these once I feel more comfortable on linear. Then I have 45 horizontal and 50 vertical. 0 boosts. I have instant boost when building off. And my ADS is 6% for horizontal, 7% for vertical. And then 9 and 10 and 20% boost time. I have 0.10 seconds on my look down thing. On 0, it just feels like really weird. I might go down to 0 over time, but yeah, if I do change things in my settings, I will like update it like on stream. So I always like keep it updated on my stream. Aim assist strength on 100, obviously. And if you did want to know my legacy controls, for whatever reason. These were them: 65% X, 60 Y, 30 targeting. The thing is, with Legacy, you could actually have a kind of high targeting sense, which I really liked, because even in like close range counters, you could like use your ADS instead of like hip fire, which is sometimes more reliable. But obviously in linear, long range tracking is pretty hard, so you have to have kind of a low ADS, and also you don't have a scope sense on linear and Expo. Which is pretty awkward. And then you have 2.2, 2.4, my dead zones are both 10%. Music, these I don't really care too much about. I've never really tried 3D audio. I've had visualized sound effects on, like occasionally, like if someone in like random fills has a really loud mic, I could just use it. Yeah, pretty much all of that. So now we're gonna get onto some interesting stuff. So this is I have custom controls basically. So I've edit on left stick, and I switched recently my crouch button. So I've got crouch on X now instead of reload and interact. And then my reload and interact are down on the D-pad, which is bound to one of my buttons on my scuff. Yeah, and I use a scuff controller. My map I switched from the middle button to right stick. I don't really know why. I just did. I guess I just didn't want to have emotes on the right stick, so I'll put my map there. I don't know why I have 2 crouch blinds. I just realised, but whatever. Anything change on here? I don't think I've changed anything from my building. Nah. I think all that's just the same apart from like left stick edit, which I changed obviously. And then edit controls, I use left T to confirm, right T to select, and then RB to reset. But I also have RB bounded to my scuff, So I basically just use my my stuff to reset edit. And this, again, I don't really care too much about account stuff. But yeah, those are my settings. I hope you do enjoy. I hope this is helpful. Yes. Make sure to subscribe, like, turn notifications on, and follow the stream, TTZ Anthony on Twitch. And yes.